What's going on, Raider Nation? I got to make the video from the webcam, sorry this time, but with that being said, Raiders playing the Falcons this week, a team that's very, very solid what they're doing right now. I know they're undefeated as I'm making this video. They got a ridiculous offense, and we all know that. Matt Ryan's been a solid quarterback. Roddy White, Julio Jones, Tony Gonzalez, who's the former Cal Bear, once was a basketball player, if you didn't know that, but they're all great. I mean, our secondary is looking like trash. They haven't given me, for at least a lot of reason, to be optimistic. Just our secondary. Just play after play, they're going to be torching us. That's just how I'm seeing it. Until told otherwise, unless they did something over the bye week that's miraculous, do they have some magic powers? Maybe. I don't know, but secondary is going to need to be ridiculous if they want to win this game or pull off some shocking upset in the Georgia Dome. Falcons, I'll give them credit where credit's due. Ever since they drafted Matt Ryan and the whole rebuilding project post-Michael Vick, they've done an outstanding job out there. They're trying to build a contender. Their defense is still very suspect against the quality teams. That's the one thing that's still an issue for them. It's the NFC South in general, defensively. The defense in that division has never been great the last couple of years. Let's just say the one thing the Falcons don't have is they can't stop the run necessarily. If the Raiders can run the ball, there's some form of life. Whatever Greg Knapp is doing, he better know how to run the ball, because our offensive line hasn't created any holes for McFadden. It looked horrible at running the ball, and then if we try to pass it, the line just can't protect with his own blocking scheme. Some of it's just not the right personnel. I don't know what gives, but our receivers are still inexperienced. There's still too much unprovenness in the secondary. The pass rush needs to be really just get to Matt Ryan as much as they can, but the odds of that happening are pretty slim, because the Falcons, that's the one thing they've addressed well, is fixed is your offense. And as I said before, they're very pass happy with the weapons they got. Roddy White, especially, one of the best receivers in the game today. Especially that catch. If you didn't see that catch against the Panthers a couple weeks ago, you better see that. It's just ridiculous. If it weren't for Megatron getting the attention, I would put Roddy White right up there as one of the best in the game. Their defense, as I said before, suspect. I think their pass defense is questionable. I know they're ranked in the top right now, but if our receivers can somehow have a good game and Palmer can be on his A game, there's that chance. But Greg Knapp cannot have predictable play calling. I'm tired of that. Just tired of seeing what the Raiders are trying to do this year in terms of winning or not. But you play to win the game. I don't want to see a team lying down and quitting and trying to tank. I'm not a fan of tanking. You gotta have some heart. And once again, just like the Steelers and other games, the Raiders got to show more heart. That's the only way I see them winning this game. Otherwise, the Falcons receivers are just going to have a field day on our secondary, and that's pretty much all I'm going to be watching. I don't know what you guys think. Little warning, post-game video won't be coming until probably later in the afternoon than it normally is. I got work on Sundays, so I'll be able to watch the game, but I probably won't be able to make a video right after the game. So bear with me on making a video. It might even be up late at night. So see what you guys have to say. This is a game that is most likely going to be a loss that most people are saying it is. So still said otherwise. We'll see you guys later. Go Raiders, but I'm not really optimistic over this one. See you guys later.